Today I want to come to you really quickly and talk to you about finishing your race. There's going to be a time when you feel like you can't complete anything, that you're just down and out about your passion, about you actually making a difference in your life. There is something that is festering up in your life that you want to get out. You've been trying so hard to allow people to understand where you're coming from, but there's always that barrier that is put in your life that is stopping you from doing what you want to do. And now you get to the point where you're slumped over and you feel like there's no hope, that you can't get back to what you've been doing in the first place, and you've been losing your passion, you've been losing that self-esteem, that energy that you always come with, because something has been placed in your life, a barrier, a trial has been placed in your life just to test you, to see how you're going to do, to see if you're going to stop or if you're going to keep going. Being able to knock it down, get it out the way so that you can keep moving on towards the next level of your life so that you can come out victorious. It's a lot of us that are out here going through that same situation. I've already told you basically my situation Wednesday, and I wanted to bring to you basically another part of it, another chapter of it, of the same situation, by being able to finish your race, helping you with that, being able to get you back on board so that you understand that you can't give up. There may be trials and tribulations in your life, but you can't give up, because if that one little thing that you've been doing for so long, for probably 5 years, or maybe it's your first time and you're just starting out, or maybe you're aspiring to do that, and you know that this is your passion, this is your purpose in life. There are going to be tough times in your life, but that doesn't mean that you need to give up. That doesn't mean that you need to say, I'm done, because you have come face to face with a roadblock in your life. That does not mean that you all of a sudden give up. The devil comes into your life so that he can conjure up some type of crazy and foolish ideas just to get you off of course. And either you take the bait or you see and understand what's going on before it actually happens, and you make a difference in your life and you say, no, devil, not today. That's not going to be my life. That is not going to be the road that I take. You need to do something different in your life. You need to get back up on your horse and make things happen for your life. It's not too late. It's only too late when you give up. It's like you're allowing something to go past you, and then when the time comes for your amazing opportunity, the door that the Lord has opened up for your life is basically down the road. It has passed, and you see, what you've done wrong, and thinking, okay, well, now I can get back on. No, it's too late now. You need to get it while it's time. The Lord, what I'm trying to say is that, let me just use this situation out of the Bible with you real quick. Have you ever heard of the Lord being tested by the devil when he was in the desert for 40 days and 40 nights? Do you remember that? If you have, great. So now you understand what I'm saying. But for those of you who don't understand and don't know the story, I'm going to go ahead and give you a little synopsis of it. So the Lord was in the desert for 40 days and 40 nights, and all the while he was tested by the devil every single night, because the Lord felt like this was the great opportunity for him to go ahead and get into Jesus's mind, get into his spirit, and mess up things. And he brought everything to him, saying that, I bet if you go off this ledge, then your God will he will help you out before you even make it to the end. He will make sure that you are protected, and he would take care of you. And the Lord said, Jesus said, I'm not going to test my God like that. The Lord also said, God will never leave me nor forsake me. He's always there with me. And the devil got upset with Jesus because every single day he was tested. He was constantly tested, constantly pressured to leave God's side. Stop being a good servant. Stop being a good son, so that he could go with take the path with the devil. No, Jesus said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stay the course. I'm going to stay focused on what the Lord has for me, what he has for my life. That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep going. And that's what you need to do. There's another analogy. If you're not all the way there with me, there's another analogy for you. And I have my notes right here just to remind me. There's always an easy way to get out of any situation. That way, if you give up and leave it behind, there's something you truly want in your life, something you want to achieve. It won't be a walk in the park. Anything that you want in your life is not going to be a walk in the park. There's always going to be a trial that is going to come into your life, because it is that challenge. There's nothing about growing a business, becoming an entrepreneur, going to school to become a nurse or become a doctor, or become a lawyer. There's always going to be opposition in your life. There's always going to be challenges in your life that is going to test you to see how good, how faithful you are. The Lord puts those challenges in your life to see how faithful you are, to see how good of a servant, good of a son or daughter you really are. If you are going to just walk away and take the easy way out, or if you're going to actually ask him for help. And he puts us in those challenges because he wants us to ask for his help. He is begging for us to ask for his help, because he is our rock. He is our salvation. He is our mentor. He is the creator of all. He is the creator of all heaven and earth. He is the creator of all things, all living things. He is magnificent. He is omnipresent. He is omnipotent. He is everything. He is the Alpha and the Omega. He is the beginning and the end. He is the head and not the tail. He is above and not beneath. He is everything. But he is giving you this amazing opportunity to make it right, to do the right thing in your life, because he knows that you're going to need the help. He knows that you're not going to be able to make it out if you're still trying to hold on to this passion, hold on to your purpose, be able to make it to the next step, the next level in your life. He knows that you're not going to make it on your own. So he wants you to ask for his help. Please, Lord, help me out with this situation, whatever your situation may be. Ask him to help you out with that situation, because he is longing for your help, for you to ask for it. He is longing for you to ask for his help, because he knows that you need it. You know that you need it in order to make it to the next step of your life. because even though you have this challenge, that doesn't mean that you won't have another challenge. So get into my analogy. Have you guys seen the show The Amazing Race? Great if you have, great if you didn't. It's a really good show. You guys should really watch it. I think it comes on like around Monday or Tuesday, something around there, or even Wednesday. I'm not sure, I can't even remember. But it's a really good show. And it comes on a basic channel. I can't remember. It's a race. You go to different countries, and you have to do different challenges in order to get to the next level, right? So that's the whole thing with life. It's a race. You have to, in order, if you're going after your passion, if you're going after your purpose, there is a challenge that you have to complete in order to get to the next level. You have to go through this challenge. You have to accept this challenge. You have to go through this challenge. You have to make sure that you complete every single step of this challenge that it asks you to complete. After you have done that, then you are able to move on to the next step. Once you make it to the completion phase, the carpet of it all, of that challenge, doesn't mean that you're out of the gate and you're able to finally make it to your purpose, or finally make it to the congratulatory stage. No, once you complete a challenge, you are good to go until your next challenge is up. And then after that, you have to complete another challenge. After that, then you continue to go until you get to the point in your life where you are able to finally take a breath and finally hear that congratulations that you've made it to the end. You've made it to your purpose. You finally broke through that barrier, and you finally made it where you can say, man, all of what I've gone through has led me here in my life. Doesn't it feel good to know that? Doesn't it feel great to say, man, I have made it so far in my life. I have made it to step 1, step 2, step 3 in order to get to this point of my life. It was a challenge, and I felt like I was gonna break every minute of my life, but I finally made a breakthrough, and I didn't give up. I kept pushing until I was able to make it through. And I can finally say, I made it. Don't you want to feel that? I know I do, and I'm getting there. My challenges aren't up, but I'm getting there, and I want you to be able to do the same. Well, I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you guys receive something from this message, and let me know in the comments down below, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you.